Hi, my name is Erika Ruhl. I attend the University of Buffalo and work with Dr. Sana Lipkin at the University of Oulu. We work with a number of pre-modern mummies that are present beneath the church floor. Some of these have been excavated traditionally when the church burned or something like that. A number of them have been inventoried, so that you can take a look at what's underneath the church floor. This collection represents a really unique opportunity to explore a very complete collection of burial clothing and burial goods. And as such, it's really interesting to compare to some of the other sites. It gets us thinking about what the perishable materials can do within the archaeological record, what impact this has on our interpretations of life during the time that these individuals were buried, but also what may be missing at other sites and things that we can do to help further explore the social value of these items. So we're currently at the SHA's in Fort Worth, Texas. This is the 2017 meeting. We've had the opportunity to enjoy a lot of what Fort Worth has to offer, whether it be hearing about what some of the local history is in sessions to getting a little bit of taste of the culture at the SHA party, which was absolutely amazing and tons of fun and a great way to socialize and network and meet people. We've also had the chance to network with, in my case, fellow graduate students and getting to know other students better. I did that by volunteering this year, which was, again, a lot of fun, and I'd highly recommend it to anyone who's coming as a student. We had a really successful session at this year's SHA. We took a look at mummies and some of the ethics involved, some of the preservation issues involved, the textiles, cloth, and clothing, and the other things that are preserved along with these really, really unique burials. We had a really wonderful presentation on a number of the mummies from northern Finland, including Oulu, Kemima, and Halkibudas. We also had a presentation on similar mummies in Poland, and had a really great discussion about what this means for preservation and archaeological inquiry, looking at some of the unique information that can be gained from such a pristine collection. We also had a really great presentation by Dr. Galassi regarding health and what we can tell about great people and the ideas of disease through mummified remains. He had a wonderful paper on disease and Charlemagne, looking at how the historical record reflects one thing, but if you actually look at the mummified remains, they can provide a whole new range of possibilities that we're no longer guessing at what some of these diseases are, but they can instead be confirmed. In addition to Dr. Galassi's presentation, we also had a lovely presentation on Vicar Rugius from Kemima. And Jerry Pye also presented on parasites in the archaeological record, everything from things like tapeworms and ticks to lice and other lovely, lovely vermin that appear in a number of historical periods and probably prehistoric as well, and the impact this can actually have on how people live their lives and how people interact with one another. For example, one parasite he cited would have been present in a local water source and would have generally made people feel very lethargic. And so an area of people could get a reputation of being lazy or good for nothing or not working simply because of a parasite in their water, and if it's their only water source, everybody's facing the same struggles. Following all of the presentations, Harold Maitum came and served as a discussant, pulling together some of the major themes of all the papers, discussing everything from the importance of the preservation and the unique situation these individual sites present to how we can bring them together to inform a wider perspective in archaeological research and theory and approaches. So last night we had the chance to go down to the stockyards, and my cab driver this morning told me it was one of the places that all the tourists need to go. It was a ton of fun to go down and see. They do a recreation of one of the old Wild West shows, so we got a chance to see some of the trick riding. I think there's a gentleman with a bullwhip and some fancy roping and things like that. We also had the chance to go to a restaurant where apparently Bonnie and Clyde stayed while they were staking out the local bank. Supposedly Bonnie left her gun behind. We didn't get a chance to see it, but supposedly somewhere in that restaurant is the gun that Bonnie left behind.